Beneath the streets of ancient Rome lies a hidden city so vast, so intricate, that even Roman officials feared mapping it. Before we begin, remember to like this video, it helps more history lovers discover our work. And subscribe so you never miss our weekly deep dives into ancient mysteries. I am Past Chronicles. Today, we explore the forgotten labyrinth beneath Roma's shadow city, carved through centuries, concealed from the world above. Beneath modern Rome stretches a network of tunnels, chambers, and stairways sprawling for miles. Some were quarries, others burial sites, and still others serve no identifiable purpose. Ancient records reference a subterranean urbs, a city below the city, suggesting Romans were aware of its scale. Yet many sections were sealed or avoided entirely, raising questions about what once moved through these dark passages. Archaeologists believe the earliest tunnels date back to pre-Roman tribes who mined volcanic stone for building materials. Over centuries, Romans expanded these networks, connecting them to aqueducts, sewers, and storage vaults. But the deepest layers show designs inconsistent with Roman engineering. Narrow passages twist without logic, ceilings suddenly rise or collapse, and symbols etched into the walls match no known culture. Some corridors were deliberately sealed by Roman authorities. Brickwork stamps reveal closures ordered under multiple emperors, suggesting ongoing concerns. The official explanation cited structural danger, yet the uniformity of the closures implies something more intentional. Why block passages that led nowhere? Why bury staircases descending into unknown depths? Scholars suspect these measures aimed to isolate a section of the labyrinth best left undisturbed. Ancient letters describe sounds heard beneath the city, rhythmic tapping, distant voices, and the faint clatter of stone on stone. Workers repairing aqueducts reported hearing footsteps behind them only to find empty tunnels. These accounts were dismissed as superstition, but their persistence across centuries hints at consistent experiences shared by those who ventured too far below. In the 18th century, explorers discovered a partial map scratched onto a marble slab. It depicted a network of corridors that did not match any known catacomb or quarry. The map showed chambers arranged in geometric patterns and pathways looping impossibly. Historians theorize it may represent an attempt to chart the forbidden lower levels, but the map's origins remain unknown, and many of its paths appear physically impossible. Explorers found rooms with smooth, polished walls, unlike typical Roman stonework. Some chambers amplified sound, others muffled it completely. A few contained carved niches arranged in patterns resembling star constellations. The purpose of these rooms remains debated. Were they sanctuaries, experimentation sites, or remnants of an unknown culture? Their craftsmanship suggests deliberate design, yet no artifacts reveal who shaped them. A Roman historian mentioned a group of soldiers sent to clear smugglers from the underground passageways. Only half returned. Survivors claimed they became disoriented, walked in circles, and saw torchlight moving in places they had not yet reached. Some insisted the tunnels shifted behind them. While likely exaggerated, the report reflects a genuine Roman fear that the labyrinth might be alive in its own way. Evidence suggests clandestine gatherings occurred in the deeper chambers. Graffiti shows symbols used by dissident groups, early Christian communities, and cults banned by the Senate. The labyrinth's isolation provided a perfect refuge. Yet some markings predate these groups entirely. It appears the underground city was a sanctuary long before Rome existed. Its purpose, evolving with each new civilization that discovered it. Certain tunnels contain pockets of unusually fresh air, despite lacking openings to the surface. Roman engineers recorded these anomalies with confusion. Some theorized hidden ventilation systems. Others suggested natural fissures. But modern researchers found no consistent geological explanation. Air currents appear and disappear unpredictably, adding to the labyrinth's unsettling atmosphere and raising questions about unseen connections deep within the earth. One chamber earned its name from an extraordinary acoustic phenomenon. A whisper in one corner can be heard perfectly on the opposite side, yet nowhere in between. Romans considered it a place of omens, and some priests warned against entering. The room's construction shows advanced understanding of sound behavior, but the technology predates similar Roman experiments. Who built it and why remains a mystery. Scattered across the underground network are altars with burn marks, offerings, and fragments of figurines. These objects reflect rituals practiced by multiple cultures over thousands of years. Some altars were clearly Roman, but others seem older, much older. Their arrangement suggests the labyrinth was once a sacred landscape, a spiritual counterpart to the bustling city above. Over time, its meaning shifted, but its aura of secrecy never faded. As Rome fell, knowledge of the labyrinth dwindled. Entrances collapsed, maps were lost, and stories became fragmented myths. Medieval chronicles reference endless tunnels left by giants, while Renaissance scholars feared them as gateways to darker realms. Each generation reshaped the legend, yet none reclaimed the complete understanding the ancients once possessed. The labyrinth became a forgotten underworld beneath a forgotten world. Today, only a fraction of the labyrinth is accessible. Modern explorers report sudden drops in temperature, disorienting echoes, and paths that end abruptly in solid rock, as if sealed from the inside. Despite scientific explanations, the underground city still feels alive, shifting, and far older than the empire that rose above it. It remains one of Rome's most enigmatic creations or inheritances. What do you think Rome's labyrinth really was? An engineering marvel, a sanctuary, or a relic of a civilization long forgotten? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe as Past Chronicles continues uncovering the mysteries buried beneath our ancient world.